Hello, happy Friday, boys and girls. This is Mr. Soman. I'm not sure about you, but I'm a little tired and sunburnt from all the fun at track and field day at the high school. What an amazing job you guys did all day long. Um, and just some good news. Instead of 3 videos, I'm going to just post 1 video, and I'm going to kind of go through the next 3 lessons quick. But again, you can always rewind. You can always replay the videos, and you can always ask me questions on Monday or Tuesday when you come back to school. So very quickly, this is a little bit small. We're going to kind of blow this up. And they are here. They are talking about, this is 9.7, by the way. If you look, what they did was they took the fractions, and they also put an equivalent decimal on top. So we know that 1/4 is equal to 25 hundredths. 3/4 is equal to 75 hundredths. This is a good reference right here. Just keep this in mind as you do your assignment tonight to kind of come back to this page right here and kind of take a look. Eighths, if you count by 1/8 and 2/8, you are actually counting by 0.125. So every time you had an eighth, you add 0.125 plus 0.125 is 2.50, and so on and so on. Okay, if you're counting by fifths, it's 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 1. Thirds is kind of fun. It's 0.33 or 0.3 with a line over it. That line, remember, that line stands for it goes on and on and on forever and ever and ever. Okay? Same thing with the 0.6 with a line over it. 0.6666666, and so on and so on. All right? So if we kind of check, yep, just kind of halves and 0.5. So this would be 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and 1. So we're going to kind of walk through a couple quick problems here. If you want, take a minute, freeze this page. Okay, go ahead and pause it. Try to solve these problems, and I'll show you the answers in just a second. So try these on your own. Ready? Go. Welcome back. Let's show you the answers on that. Okay. Hopefully you got these right. If not, go back through, see what you can do, see how you can fix that. Here's, again, these lessons are pretty short, so that's why I'm kind of doing 3 all at once. Here you need 2 things. Okay, it might not be bad to you need a fraction and a decimal for each one of these. You need a fraction and a decimal. So there should be 2 answers here, 2 answers here, 2 answers here. Okay, so you have all of 9, 7. Oops, we're going to do that guy. There you go. So this is all of 9.7, including down here. Now remember that page I showed you earlier. That's going to help you with this. Okay, and then I want you to do all of this page right here. Okay, and that's going to give you some extra practice. Okay, so boys and girls, that is 9.7. I'm going to flip right over to 9.8. Okay, because I know as geniuses as you are, you can handle 9.8. So 9.8 is right here. And again, they are using fractions, and they are actually now dividing them. Okay, so these are some word problems. And what they're doing is, if you look at it, they're taking 3 and dividing it by 4 people. That's kind of what this says, 3 divided by 4. So when you do that, when you divide by a fraction, you are actually taking this 4 and flipping it around. So instead of 3 divided by 4, you're going to have 3 times 1/4. This 4 now goes right to the bottom, and you put a 1 on top. And then you multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. Okay? If you look at the answers, you'll kind of see what I mean when we get down to this page. Oops, right there. Okay, so they took 4 divided by 5, changed it to 4 times 1/5. They took this 5, flipped it around. So now the 5 is the denominator. They put the 1 on top. and then they multiply straight across. 7 divided by 10 is actually 7 times 1/10. 5 divided by 6 is actually 5 times 1/6. 4 divided by 9 is actually 4 times 1/9. Go ahead and pause this, read through it, kind of figure out exactly what's going on. All right, welcome back. Here's the actual equation down here. So if n divided by d equals n times 1 over d, your answer is going to be n over d. This is algebra. So when you get to 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, you're going to have to know this, memorize it. Let's go ahead and turn the page. So how many eighths are there in 1? Okay, so why don't you pause this, see if you can solve these problems. Go ahead and pause it right now. Welcome back. Let's check your answers. Okay, you can kind of see what's going on here. All right, and we keep going. This is much of the same. And here's some more practice. And here's your remembering. Here's your Mrs. Erbach says hi, by the way.
Hi. Good luck on your homework.
Yep, it's just fun, isn't it?
It's fun.
Lots of fun. So, boys and girls, you have all of page 9.8, all of 9/8 on this side. Remember, 5 divided by 6 is actually 5 times 1/6. Okay, so you might have to rewrite it. And when you turn the page, this one I want you to skip. Skip the entire page. Okay? You're welcome. Because quickly we're going to move right on to 9.9, and 9.9 is even shorter than 9.8 and 9.7. All right? So complete each fraction box. Now you might look at this and go, what in the world are we doing? Well, we are actually doing this right here. Okay? So they have 2 fractions, and we are comparing them right now. So if we do a greater than sign, 1/3 is greater than 1/6, or 2/6 is greater than 1/6. Notice that they have common denominators now. When you add a 1/3 plus 1/6 equals 2/6 plus 1/6 equals 3/6 equals 1/2. Again, they need common denominators. They do that right here. 2 plus 1 is 3. Keep the 6 the same, and then they simplify. Simplify. Okay? Same thing with subtraction. Common denominators right here, and then that. And then multiplication, straight across. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay? So go ahead, do that for these 2 problems. Pause the video. Welcome back. Let's check your answers on numbers 1 and 2. We're going to turn the page here. I hope you got these correct. These weren't too difficult. Okay? If you got them right, if you got them right, pat yourself on the back. If you got them wrong, we need to rewind. Try it again. Okay? Figure out where exactly you went wrong. All right. We're going to flip the page. Again, these problems here, I'm going to have you pause. Now look at this. Look at the directions. Answer first in unsimplified form, and then simplify. Okay? So they want maybe a big fraction, and then you simplify it to a smaller fraction. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video. Get to these spots right here. All right? Pause right now. Welcome back. Let's check your answers. Okay? Hopefully you got these right. I'm going to scroll down a little bit here. Something like that. Perfect. Looking good. All right. You should be able to handle these problems. These aren't too bad. Okay? Nice. And we will do the quick quiz on Tuesday when you come back. So be prepared to take a quiz on this, because these are all things that you should know by the time you come back on Tuesday. Okay? Here's your remembering. You have all of the first page. All of the first page, which includes all of these. So it's 1 through 7. Okay, you have 1 through 7. And then if you turn the page, this one I want you to skip. Skip. So write skip on there so moms and dads don't freak out on you. Boys and girls, I hope you have a great weekend. It is beautiful. Rest up. We have a very fun week. We have one more week in math. So we're going to meet on Tuesday. We're going to meet on Thursday and Friday. And then that's 5th grade math for the whole year. That's it. So have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.